Hello, it's Caroline from For the Love of Crochet, and I have a couple of finished objects for you, as well as a Prime Day haul. I took advantage of some of those deals this past couple of days. It is my birthday month. My birthday is later this week, and so I splurged a little bit, just a little bit on Prime Day for some craft supplies. So stick around at the end if you want to take a look at what I got. One of them is amazing, super amazing deal. It's still a great price, but I got it at a Prime Day deal. Anyway, let's get started. Grab your hooks and let's get inspired for the love of crochet. Here is my first finished creation. Dun dun dun! My little bunny girl is all done. I didn't put blush on her. I was supposed to put blush on her. I forgot. Bummer. Because it really does make a difference. So yeah, there she has like a little eyelash heading out from her eyes. She's got some tiny eyebrows, the little button, and then her little booties and socks. I mean, I know you saw all of these little pieces. If you're new here, I share all things crochet, and this was a whip last session, and so now she's done, and I take off her little bunny hat, and this is her hair. I feel like this needed to, I think it could use a little more. I used a 3.75 hook and a 3.25 hook, and I used all of the soft fun chepiers, however you say it, yarn. So I used all of those to make her, and I think she just came out awesome. Although I did have the dilemma of I feel like it did not cover her bottom too well, but it's for my niece. It's a gift. I think she came out awesome. This pattern is from the Sweet Crochet Friends book, and this is such a good book. Although I have only made this one pattern, I know Julie from KS Mom Crochets made one, and so did Craftably Ever After. She made a dog from this. So as far as I know, the patterns are very well written and very detailed. We didn't have any problems that I saw, and this is done so well as well. I feel like I say that about a lot of books. This one is done really well. So I'm very happy with this, and this is from Khuc Cay, and I believe, I don't know how you say that, Khuc, and then her last name Cay. I believe she even has an Instagram, so I think you can, an Etsy, and I think you can get all of these patterns singly if you didn't want to buy the book. I believe she has her own Etsy. Anyway, she does have a second book with different patterns, so I believe Julie's also working on that one in her next coming video. She's making a Wednesday Stitch Your Library, so she's making one from her second book. Anyway, so this is the pattern. This is awesome. I totally loved it. Very easy to work up. No problems at all, and I tend to have problems with patterns. If there's lack of confusion, I will be confused. But she came out adorable. I can't wait to give it to her. It's going to be a gift for her Christmas. Actually for her birthday, which is in December. So yeah, I think the only thing I messed up on, like even the way that you make the legs and attach the legs, she has it down to the very last stitch. But I believe I still messed up because one of her legs got a little side kick. She's like sideways, like, what's up? But so this leg is just slightly turned out, but that's all right. I like it. I like it a lot. And then on to my next finished creation. This one is by Pixie Marie Creates. She has a YouTube channel. She asked me to test one of her patterns. I was very, very enthused to test this one because This is the cutest little thing. The cutest. All right. Let me just tell you, I did not use the best yarn for it, but it's Dino Man. I call him Dino Man. I don't know what she's calling it. Look at this. I love the way that this was worked up. So you're not sewing on in each individual piece. It's in a nice long stitch. Still a lot of sewing because you sew on the arms and the nose, and then of course this piece. But this was worked up in one piece, and I just think it's so cute. A little Dino Man. Now he stands up because of his tail, but he's kind of leaned back like, here I am. He stands just like that. It's so cute. So when I put him on my shelf, he's so adorable. Now again, let me just tell you, I did not use the best yarn for this pattern. I wanted to try it because I really like Parfait Chunky by Premier to make stuffies, amigurumi stuffies like this one. I think it would have been perfect for it. I decided to use this one, which is called Nap Time. It's like a velvet yarn, and this is machine wash and lay flat to dry. It's 100% polyester. It's a number 4 weight yarn, and I was trying to find called Navy Blue Marine. This is by Lion Brand, Nap Time. Okay, so I used this dark color for his snout, the nostrils and mouth, and then I used this color for his spikes, and then I used this color for the green. So, yeah, this one is called Aqua Pale, sort of like a minty green, aquamarine color. It's very pretty. Now, so when I say I don't think that's the best yarn, it's because I feel like it's very stretchy. It does not hold a very good tight stitch. And so I think the spikes would have been more better, although it is very nice and cuddly for little hands. And then I never get the eyes on point, never. I think next time, oh no, I can't. Yeah, I don't know how to get eyes perfect. It's very difficult for me. But yeah, he's pretty cute. Little Dino Man. Oh, now this pattern is coming out pretty soon. I know she wanted us all done by the 21st, which is my birthday. So I got it done. And so it'll be coming out the end of the month of July. This would be a lovely craft fair project. It took me 2 days to work up, but I took my time on it. I did not go through it quickly. And I used a different hook than what I'm used to. But he's super cute. Oh, he's super cuddly. Super cuddly. I love it. I mean, I think I would use this yarn again to make him, but I want to try and see what he's like without this yarn, because like I said, it seems a very stretchy yarn. Although it did narrow down very cool and everything. It did everything it was supposed to. I just want to see what it's like with a different yarn. So here's Dino Man. Okay, and then I have not started anything else. I know I got my whip ball back here. You can't see it, but I have a Prime Day haul for you right now that's gonna blow your mind. At least it blew mine. Okay, so let's get on to the haul. It's a very tiny haul. Okay, here we go. This was the most amazing purchase, most amazing. This little baby, this little package here, not that big. Look at that. Not that big. It's like something you can put in your purse. Very nice and handheld. Lovely, beautiful design. It is packed, jam-packed with all the goodness of crochet that you need. You are set. See these hooks? They are a cross between the boy hook and the Clover Amour hook. It's thinner. This silicone base here is thinner than the boy. Boys are quite thick around the hook itself. It's really thicker. So here is a boy hook. And then here is this hook. And notice how much smaller it is. It's a lot easier to hold in your hand. That's why I think it's like a cross between the boy hook and the Clover Amour hook. It's a mix between these. So this one is the boy, this is the Clover, and then here is the one that came in my little pack here. So this was the hook that I used to make the dinosaur. And so it's not as soft, but it's thin still. And I want to say the point on the smaller hooks are good, but I used I believed I used the 4mm hook to make him, and the head on that to point through, I felt like didn't have a strong point. So other than that, it was great. So I got all these hooks. Now usually the Clover Amour, you get a set like this, and then the smaller hooks are right here. I got a whole set of the tiny hooks. Look at the little tiny ones. So they go from, the tiniest one, I think it's a 1.0. This 2.75. Oh, here we go. This one's tiny. 0.75. So it's not even a 1, it's 0.75. This is the tiny hook. So you get the whole set of little hooks. You get a whole set of your regular type size hooks for, like worsted weight and bigger. Then I got 2 of these big pins, which are like shawl pins, I believe. Okay, so you get that. You get a measuring tape. I'm trying to stick these back in here. Now, it's not a cute measuring tape, but you get this measuring tape. And you get the most amazing pack of needles, okay? So, right here, every size imaginable needle. Now, I really favored the 5-inch needle that I was using for dolls for amigurumi, because you don't have to try and shove it in and try and find it on the other side. That long needle just makes it so easy and points right through. Now these have some long ones and some short ones, and I want to say there's about 6 or 7 needles in here. Nice ones too, with a narrow but blunt. Then I got a seam ripper. Don't know why that's in there, but it's a seam ripper. And I got some knitting stuff, which I don't know what those are for, but some knitting. So I got all those hooks. Then you can close that side up and get into the next one. And on this side, I have this little handy dandy tool. It tells you the hook size, of course, and then over here is millimeters and inches. Okay, here we go. Then I got these lovely snips, which is nice because it's just a tip and then it has a cover on it. So those are nice travel ones. And then I got all these lovely stitch markers. I got the safety hook type ones. I got the plastic ones, and then I got some bigger circle ones. But not only that, I got 2 of these stitch counters, and I had no idea, but you also get a set of metal hooks. Okay, so let's just take this one here. You put it, I'm dropping everything. You put it on the and then you can, okay, and then you keep count. it keeps count. It doesn't keep count, but I mean, it's a nice place for you to put it so you're not dropping it or losing it, right? I got 2 of these. So there's a red one and a blue one. So I thought that was it. So I just love this. And I got this for the bargain price of, I dropped everything on the floor, by the way, $15. Regular price after Prime Day is $25. I would still buy this for $25. I mean, you can't get a nice hook. You know, it's a few dollars each. And here you have every hook. I mean, you have all the tiny hooks, all the metal hooks, plus those nice soft hooks ones. And this happens to match my cart, and it happens to match my shelf. It's just this lovely color, but there was more colors available. So lots of colors available. Regular price is $25. I got it for $15. Awesome. I'm so happy I got this. It was like so exciting, because I only have one set of my Amore hooks in one size, and I tend to put them with my projects, but then if I start something new, I'll lose them. I'll lose my hook if I do that. So it's really frustrating. I feel like I want a set of hooks for traveling in my bags, and then also here at my table or wherever I'm crocheting, so I can just grab them. So yeah, this was awesome. Okay, then for my second thing, I got a book. I got 2 books actually. So in my last podcast, I showed this wonderful stitch on a stash blanket. To get rid of your yarn stash that's building up of all the leftover yarn. And I have no idea what this stitch is, but it's beautiful and it looks like a cable stitch, and it's the most simplest stitch ever. And I couldn't find it, and I keep looking for it on YouTube. I've tried different, because I feel like it's a half double crochet cluster, but with a twist. I don't know. I have no idea what stitch it is. So I ordered a crochet stitch dictionary. It's not in here. It's not in here, but it's still good to have. Now, this is a lovely book. I'm sure you're very familiar with this one, because it has the picture, has what it's called, it has some pictures, and then it has step 1, step 2, step 3, so row 1, row 2, however it is you're going to do it. So this is very nicely laid out. I like that. So I did get this one, and I don't remember the price I got it, but it was cheaper during Prime Day. And then there are a lot of granny square books out there, but this one is new and I have never seen it before, and it is modern. I fell in love with the cover. I just fell in love with it, and I feel like it's even a very modern look to it. I love this watermelon and this lemon slice here, the rainbow, and this color changing one. They have, let's see. I'm going to see how many they have. Okay, there are 40 different granny squares in here, and they are all very modern looking. So I really like, they're all different than the ones that I've seen from other granny square books. And what I'd like to show you is, let's just take this one here. So this side doesn't give you any instructions, but it will give you the block, gives you all the instructions, and it gives you a graph, and it gives you round 1, round 2, round 3. So if you like graphs, this does a lovely colored graph, and it tells you how easy, what yarn, each stitch, and it tells you, like, if you don't know what a front post double treble is, it gives you right here where you're going to be able to see it. You don't have to go back to the beginning and say, okay, what was the FPTDR stitch? It tells you what every stitch is in here right here, and then it has the pattern on this side. And it tells you what 2 squares will go with this. If you wanted to try and make a blanket or a design, you can mix it with these 2. They're saying, hey, these 2 would look good with this granny square. So this was laid out so nice. It also, yeah, so it gives you a chart key right here. That's what I meant to say. So you do not have to go back to the beginning to find out what any stitch is. Every stitch that's in this granny square that you're working on is right on the same page where the directions are. Yeah, I really like this one. Look at this, the projects. The lemon slice one, and then they also have projects. So in case you're not making a blanket, they do wall hangings, they have pillow ideas, scarf ideas. So in the back of the book, it shows you all the stitches, the basics, and tells you some projects you can make with the granny square. So here we have a little box. You can make a box, storage box. I just loved this. Okay, so what if you made this, right? But then you placed them one up here, one down here, one down here, then you would have that 4-point star. And I thought, gosh, that would look good. And then if you used your scraps to use up your little colors here, that would look awesome to use up a scrap. Then they have this one. I loved this book. I thought it was so neat. I know I don't have the 3D Granny Square book, but I really want that one too. I did not get that one. And then this one has like a little bouquet, little flower in the middle. And we have this one looks like sun and clouds in the sky. Love that one. And like I said, they have the houndstooth one. And then they do this one. Now, if you watch Cherry Heart's YouTube channel, she recently did a blanket using these half squares where she made it look like a patchwork blanket, and she made designs placing. It's very hard to show you. But if you go check out Cherry Heart podcast, she just uploaded a video this past week, and she used squares like this to make the most beautiful designed blanket. I used that to make my mountain range blanket. And here's a heart one. A nice flower one. And they have the plain ones. Oh, I love this lemon slice. It's so cool. And the colors that they chose. And it tells you what yarn they used as well. And I feel like that's missing from some of the books where you really want to use those colors because it really pops. And then you don't know what it was. So they do tell you the colors they used and the yarn. So they're not left guessing. Same thing with this square. If you made this square and then put one on this side and this side and this side, you would get this really neat design in the middle. And this was cool. So it has a heart, but it has a lacy background. These are bubbles in a lacy background. So cool. Okay, so enough. This was the book I got. I love it. This was a Prime Day deal too. I just got it for a few dollars less than the original price, so that was awesome. And then, as you know, I have two things that I got for sewing. Sorry for the crinkle. So this, I got basically every color of thread possible. And it was so cheap. I want to say it was like $12 or $14 on Prime Day. Now, I don't remember how much thread you get, but it is a decent amount. So it is quite a bit on there. Enough for me anyway, for a project. I'm beginning. And then I got this package of, I don't know what size squares they are. I want to say, I don't remember. I want to say it's maybe 12 by 12. Maybe a ruler size. And it has every color. It has like 7 different shades. They have like 7 different colors of red, several different colors of a different color, blues and the pinks and yellows and blues and oranges and greens. I'm having a hard time seeing this way. Just ton of them, okay? So there's about 7 of each one. Here we have purples, greens. So there's 7 of each color. There's at least over 100 squares here. Maybe 100. It's quite a bit. Maybe 75. It's very thick. And it's just all pre-cut. And I thought, well, if I want to do a rainbow blanket, I can do it. I just wanted to have lots of scraps because, as you know, I'm beginning and I don't have very many scraps, but I want to practice and I want to make something. And I just thought, well, this is a nice way to get lots of different fabric and make something small like a little blanket. So that was a Prime Day deal. I want to say this was like 15 bucks too. So that is my Prime Day haul and my 2 finished objects. So make sure you check out Pixie Marie Creates later this month. Check out her Etsy shop. She has lovely patterns. Little Dino Man here. I don't know what she's calling him, but he's Dino Man to me. I love doing it. It was a very easy pattern. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And then, of course, amazing little doll and going to be a wonderful gift. So I shall see you soon. Next Sunday will be my video on the crochet tag. So it was like 25 questions. So I'm going to be doing that next Sunday. Might not have anything to show you because I'm going to be hustling to do another project for you the following week, and it will be a scrap busting project. So stick around. Talk to you soon. Bye.